All righty. Hey, everybody. Got you back again with Sister Audrey at 810 Flint Unite. We're gonna have a great show today. I know we are because we already had a good pre-show that's already gonna get us and we know where we going. So just know I'm just gonna say it's a pre-record. We have to do some things sometimes on scheduling. So it's a pre-record, but we want to make sure that you get a dynamic show today because I got two dynamic guests here in the audience. So I want you to go on there on the YouTube side, on the Facebook side, like, share, and subscribe to 810 News Media Group. Also, if you can, hit that Cash App, $ 810 News Media Group. We want you to promote independent podcasting. We love it. We love it. So without further ado, because I'm excited and I'm kind of trying to represent a little bit from the old school, we got here Mr. and Mrs. Lawler, Chuck, and Lisa, owners of the Flint Fury. And if you all didn't know, we had a football team here in Flint. It's been here for a while because I'm going to give him the chance to talk about it. But I have on one of the older jerseys that they had from in the beginning that say Flint Fury on it. And y'all, that was back in my day before I started back going to the mosque. I got Miss Young on the back. I'm cool with it. I don't have my niece try to steal my jersey. Nope. I'm Miss Young. You gonna leave me with my Flint Fury jersey? I had to go dig it out. I was like, they back, and I got it on. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn it over and let Chuck start us to telling us and giving us some history on Flint Fury and what they doing right now. Floor is yours, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This here, man, it's I love it. We've been doing this 21 years.
Okay.
This is the 21st year of the Flint Fury.
Okay.
Actually, me and my wife, we went into eatery.
Okay.
And a young man said he came to a game in 2006.
Wow.
And that was like, it touched my heart.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, we've been here that long. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy all the stuff we went through.
Okay.
But 21 years, I started out playing, of course. I was playing locally here, Flint Falcons.
Okay.
That was in the 90s. And I played for like 18 years. So I played for a very long time. All kind of history of playing. And then I just kind of fell into the role of getting a team because the Falcons had dissipated. So we felt that we needed another team. So my partner at the time, Prince Goodson.
Okay.
We started the Flint Fury. And that was in 2003.
Gotcha.
So we've been around since 2003. So that's a
great history.
Good long time. So we've been around the city. We've been helping these young men. There's been a lot of young men roll through this. Every year is like 50 to 80 young men that roll through our team.
Wow.
That's good. See, we need to highlight things like this.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we touch a lot of lives that we didn't realize at the time.
Right.
When I was younger, I didn't realize it.
Yes.
But now I see everything.
Wow.
Right.
We employ people.
Okay.
Like the referees at the game, they getting paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? The stadium is getting paid.
Right.
So we employ in the community as well.
Okay.
And I didn't know about the Flint. I remember when Sis Audrey just telling me last week about you. We got to get it out there for people to know and to support you.
Right.
You're doing, you is helping the community.
Right.
And involved in the young men's lives. And you can see how the times is now.
Oh, it's difficult. Very. Very. It's like I'm almost like a life coach, mentor. I'm everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody can't do this.
Right.
I'm surprised that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? When I look back at the things I got to do, it's amazing. And but the support of my wife is just great.
Right.
It just helps me
be
easy, and I can deal with that with her support.
Right.
Without the woman, we
Man,
hey y'all,
Yeah.
just a little secret. She didn't think she was getting interviewed today, but I said he can't be who he is. What I heard at his side, it takes that woman to help to be supportive and be understanding. And I seen her walk out on the field with the dog. Did you have the dog? She had the dog. I was like, go ahead, girl.
But you can tell behind every
Yeah.
successful man.
Yeah.
They don't get enough credit, but behind every success and to see how you doing, you gotta have a woman,
Right.
queen that's pushing you. Because I know sometimes you done got tired. Like I'm tired.
Man.
Every year,
I'll be like, I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Every year I say I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But
Yep.
the stories of these young men is something, because it's like they appreciate. Some of them appreciate.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Right.
Some of them be like, "Thank you for keeping me out the streets.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you
Right.
for doing that." I talk to them on the phone.
Right.
I go pick them up. I do all kinds of stuff.
Right.
I write letters to the judges, to the lawyers.
Right.
See.
I done bail guys out of jail.
See.
Basically, you a papa, a dad.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you gotta, because you giving them life. You gotta tell them, especially with the youth, what they've been told. Now it's like you got to deprogram.
Yeah, and that's real hard to do because the way they grew up.
Right.
So most of these guys don't have a male.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
So they combative.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, but I've been studying this since I've been coaching. So the most combative males are the ones without a father.
Wow.
They like to argue and they like to,
Right.
Most men with fathers, they more calm.
Right.
They take direction a little more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Just pay attention when you out here. Just he kind of argumentative. Something ain't right. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get it because because I played football, not at the just high school. But I get what you're saying because like just being a father, some kids you got to ride, some you can't ride.
Right.
They don't know about like all that comes in the culture. Like which ones you got to push, which ones you can't push.
I had to change an awful lot.
Yeah.
Because for me being a player, I didn't have no tolerance.
Right.
So when I went to coaching, I still didn't have no tolerance.
Right.
So, I was ready to fight.
Right.
Right. So I fight them in a heartbeat back in the day. But I had to learn different ways of talking to them.
Right.
They felt embarrassed or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had to take them to the side,
Mm-hmm.
talk to them. You can't cuss.
Right.
Certain because they are.
Yeah, it changes
the
way they
They show anger with your anger.
Yeah, but they ain't come up like how we.
No, they didn't.
I had Mr. Span.
Yeah, I remember Span.
Reverend Wade.
I remember Wade.
You know what I'm saying? But it also had Craig Jones. He was a lot different at Bunch School.
That was me.
See?
I went to Bunch.
See? So my family, my auntie don't stay on Edwin Street.
Okay. Yeah. I went to Bunch.
Yeah, see,
Craig and Keith.
Yeah, see, Craig. I mean, we used to have open gym. We used to let all the hood boys come up there.
Yeah,
give them something to do to keep them out. That's why I had a number of respect for what you're doing. They're gonna push it for people. The city of Flint can know about.
We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. We locked in.
We really appreciate
it. Right.
Because we kind of fly on the radar. I don't push myself on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't expect no praise. I don't expect nothing. We just do it because we love it.
Right.
We're here to give you your flowers.
Yeah, we will give you your flowers.
That's the flowers to you. That's a great thing. That's what the people supposed to do for you.
Right. Exactly. I know I took my grandsons. They was over at Southwestern practicing. And I was like, don't look like no little boys down there practicing. I said, oh, y'all got 2 teams? And they was like, that's a Flint Fury over there. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. Then I seen you come up the hill. I was like, oh, Higgs, no, they back playing. All right, I'm in. He was like, at least he was like, I'm gonna get you a ticket. You gonna come for real? I said, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna bring somebody with me when I come. So I called Rich. I said, Rich, hey, you gotta be ready to go to this game. He was like, okay, I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna ride. He was like, I'm glad you brought me. After we got done and left, he was like, I'm glad I came. You gonna be at the next one? Tell them when the next game.
Next game is July 20th, Saturday, 7 o'clock at Hamady.
And Hamady. It was nice too. It was really nice, family, family oriented, family feel.
Right.
We was everybody cheering for for the team.
Right.
Tell them what the score was that last game. I was like, oh my God. And I was taking pictures and posting them too. I was like, they killing them, y'all.
I mean, it's been a decent year for us. So the score was like 42-0.
Boy, yeah, like the 42-0.
I mean, I'm a coach.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not satisfied until
the championship won.
Right.
Till the championship is won.
That's a coach, though. They're
right.
not happy till it's over.
Yeah. So you all going into playoff season.
Yes, July 20th will be the playoffs.
Okay.
We had a first round bye, so this is the second round of playoffs.
Okay, got you.
When we win this one,
yes,
August 3rd will be the championship game at Hamley as well.
Okay, we'll be there at that one too. We'll be at that game too. Flint need to be there. Y'all heard it. Flint, y'all need to come out and support. We need your support and everything. We always say we don't have nothing good going on here in Flint. Look, it was calm, cool. Everybody was enjoying the game. So y'all should come on out, show up, have some fun, and see what it feel like to be at a game.
We got your local chef.
I was just gonna say it was somebody out there with the food truck too.
Russia Mirneal.
Okay, see there y'all go.
There's food there.
It was food there, right? They had vending and everything. See,
be at the cigar lounge.
Yep. Okay. Well known around here.
Yeah. 810 Smoke.
810 Smoke. Gotcha.
Please show up and support the brother because they're in the playoffs.
Yes.
Be the championship brought to Flint.
Yes.
We
do. We do. And y'all know we can get it. We can get it. I was laughing and talking to him and telling him about the game, and I was watching it, and are both of the two brothers wide receivers?
Yes.
They both wide receivers. And would you say both of them name is Carlos Alexander. And the daddy name is Carlos Alexander. They like would you say they like the Foremans?
Yeah.
Like George 1, George 2, George 3, George 4.
He named
all his sons was named George. I was like, I ain't even mad at him. And I was like, well, how do you know the difference? The only thing you know the difference is numbers on the jersey. One a little bigger than the other one. But I was cracking up laughing. I was like, oh man. But I had a good time at that game. Yeah. People in the stand was all friendly. We all laughing and joking with each other. We know each other, never seen each other before that day, but the atmosphere brought that type of feeling to you and everything. So, and what was the team y'all was playing? Where was the team from that y'all was playing?
Albion.
They from Albion. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the team y'all going to be playing this Saturday is from?
Was the winner between Lansing, Lightning, and the Michigan Renegades out of Detroit.
Okay.
They played this
Saturday. Remember, this is a pre-record, so they got a game. Where are they playing at? Do you know?
I'm not even sure. I think they playing in Lansing.
So they got a team that's going to be coming into town that they going to be playing, and they got the home field advantage, y'all.
We're 7-1 right now, so
y'all 7-1.
Yeah, they good.
They 7-1. That means they're a good.
Like the best record we almost ever had. So.
Wow, great.
More to come. How you like the grind of the season?
It's up and down. Because semi-pro, I tell people, it's not like any other football. It's not like high school. It's not like college or pro. Because we working. Doing other things, and we try and do football at the same time.
Yeah.
So the grind be tough on you, your family.
Right.
You gotta pick your vacations. You gotta work around stuff. You gotta let some things go. Like it could be kind of rough. That's why I said the support is real with my wife, because if she didn't go for it, I wouldn't be able to last as long. I tell you.
That's right.
Now you gotta do.
Yeah, that's right. That is so good.
I think that's why my partner didn't make it.
Okay, because he
quit in 2006.
Wow. Okay, gotcha.
So So I've been doing it by myself since
2006. Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's very important. We was talking a little bit about that last
Yeah.
on the show about that support coming because we was talking about the like doctors and police and how they they pulling pastors, they pull the shoulders, they shoulder all of the problems. Like you have to shoulder some of the problems of your football players, but having a supportive wife is important because she got to know. Let me give my baby his time so he could just go in there because if something doesn't happen and then know when to come in to be the comforter. Yeah, she has to know that. That's very important. So we was kind of discussing that a little bit because we was talking about the weight of being on the pastors. We said the pastors pray for everybody and preach to the crowd congregation, but who preach to the pastors?
Oh, pray for
and
them.
pray for them.
Well, she laughed because I compare it to church.
Yeah, all the time.
It's the same exact thing.
Yes,
It's
got
the same
you.
exact thing.
No,
Wow.
Because the only thing is I don't get tired.
Right. That's why we gotta help. We gotta
help. That's why we gotta
help.
support them.
We gotta
get them tides rolling in. Come on, bring them tides in.
No, because he's bringing something to the city and
Yeah.
he's helping a lot of these young men.
Right,
Like,
right.
why not want to help him when you
Right.
see he's helping and he's helping the community?
Right.
See, they the youth football. You came up
right.
for the youth football. Everybody is enjoying the youth.
Right.
Bring the youth. Bring the youth.
Right.
When they get 18, what are you doing with them?
What are you doing with them?
Throw them out there to the wolves.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of my players, we was gonna do a financial class after the season because
Okay.
they don't even know bank accounts. They don't know nothing about money.
Wow.
Nothing about credit, none of that. So they're gonna be stuck in a cycle.
Right.
Working 3-4 jobs, getting
Right.
nowhere.
Getting nowhere.
Right.
And then, being a black man, of course,
Right.
is gonna hit them.
Right. Right.
And, they're gonna go one or two directions.
Right.
They're gonna keep trying or they're gonna
fail
and go to the system.
Yeah.
Right.
And we trying to keep them out the system. So
right.
And then I have other players that help mentor as well.
Right.
Gotcha.
Some of the ones that made it.
Yes.
That's doing okay.
That's good. Okay.
That's
a good thing.
Kind of support each other like a family. You know what I mean?
Support. That's a great thing. You got to support because they need it. Like a lot of people don't be
Right.
thinking like, even as when you become older, like you still don't need a support.
You need support. Still need the village.
Yeah, because I just left when I was had to record for Swanson.
Mhm.
He did the Ignite program.
Right.
I was just seeing some of the people that was in there that they just was happy to see that they had some family that was still coming in to see them.
Yeah, they they did the show with the Ignite program through the sheriff department where they have the inmates that's graduating.
Yeah, and they had let their family come in, and it was just to hear them say that we just wanted, that people still acknowledging them, like you ain't forgot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing myself away, and that's kind of like what I'm seeing what you doing. You talking about, about helping them bank and getting, how to finances, how to handle finances, and doing a support system because a lot of people don't understand you like they say, you need a community to raise a child. You need a support system like that.
We got all about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's where we come in. We're trying to bring it back.
Right.
A lot of these guys got life problems.
Right.
I mean? They got kids.
Right.
2, 3, 4 kids or whatever. They got wives. They got, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
they're trying to work. They got life problems.
Right.
So we've been through that.
Right.
So we can help them a little bit. If they listen.
Right. If they listen.
Right.
It made me think about how they talk about the barbershop, how that's the place where people go. That's the best therapy that they could get because they go in there and talk. But y'all got it. Also on teams, football teams. You got on different sports teams, different social groups. You could get that good support too, Yeah.
But, we built that mistrust in each other.
Yes. Yes.
Crab in the barrel mentality.
Right.
We got to get out of that.
Definitely.
Help each other out.
Definitely.
We're not doing so.
Right.
We want to be pioneers and keep it
going.
Keep it going and do that.
Yep.
But the showing you and they can see it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might don't see, but for them to see this and seeing what you are doing, to help young men, and just because some people like we just got to help the kids. They be forgetting you still got to help these young men. Just because 21, 22, 23, 24, as being a man, we still retarded.
Right.
On some aspect, we don't really start getting it until we about 30.
Yeah. We didn't learn nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't learn anything.
So we keep bumping our head till you boom, boom.
It's just being true.
Right.
I'm not trying to be
knock
funny and just saying retarded, but I was hard headed. Like coming up.
Because it was the system.
Right.
The system that we was put in.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we got to realize what we was put in.
Yeah.
To fight it.
Right.
That's why we keep doing what we're doing, because we know we see the system so clear. Gentrification.
Right.
Like we got pushed out of Atwood Stadium.
Yeah. I can believe
I had
that.
Atwood Stadium.
You did. I remember that's right.
Atwood didn't have nothing going on.
Right. I remember that.
And it was us there. Keeping it open. Kettering came. They tripled the price.
Right.
And then wanted some revenue off my apparel sales, everything. I was like, no, this ain't that.
Right.
This ain't that type of thing,
Right.
But I knew that they pushing me out.
Yeah.
So thank God for Hammy.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. But I get that.
Hammy is like black owned in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Most definitely.
And they kind of supported us, and we did right by them. They did right by us, and it's a great relationship right now.
Right. Good.
Definitely.
Some people want to go, let's go play that wood. I'm like, no, I don't want to.
They don't understand.
They don't understand. They don't know the back door stuff.
The backdrop.
Because how much did they get the stadium for? How much did they pay the city?
14 was it 14? Was it $14,000? But you got to forget, Robert paid money for to get it renovated.
Like I said, we was there at that time.
Yeah, see,
when they was fixing the stands.
Yes, see, that's the disrespect that we go through as a people. Like, even look at the Negro League. If you really watch what baseball, Major League Baseball, where you think the halftime show came from? That was for the Negro League. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like when certain people, they be saying integration. I do believe integration hurted us as far as financially. Definitely. Because when we couldn't go to there, we was only going to our stuff. And it seemed like our people, like we were just saying earlier, they don't support us no more. We go over there to John. We'll go to John and support them. It's like, but what about the black farmers?
Right.
They don't mean nothing no more. What about when we only could go to the black hotel? That don't mean nothing no more.
Right.
So we hoping it's not too far gone.
And we bring it back.
Support the the blackness.
Yeah.
All around. We also got other businesses too. So
feel free to touch this.
We got Genesis Adult Foster Care.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
A group home.
Yeah. Okay.
I got Shirley's Gift Herbal Wellness. The health.
Right.
Everybody, the health right now is trash.
Right.
Exactly. So we picked up on it like 7 years ago.
Yep.
And we've been vegan. And we pushing natural healing.
Okay.
So that's the other thing I'm bringing to the team.
Right. Because they need that nutritional side in order to keep themselves healthy. I remember some years ago I took Audrey to John Casablanca, the modeling. You know what I'm talking about? Is it John Casablanca? It was something, I don't know what we got in the mail. She was like, "Mom, can I go? Can I go?" I'm like, okay. We were living in Cincinnati. So I took her up to Columbus for a weekend. They did a whole class on nutrition. The first thing they told her, if you drink Coca-Cola, stop right away. Told her what Coca-Cola do to your body. Man, I had a Coca-Cola at the time. That girl came home talking about, you can't drink this. I'm like, says who? She started telling me, right, exactly. She was like, no, Mom, you can't. She looking at her, you ain't supposed to have this kind of food in here. I'm like, dang, I thought you was going there for modeling. She said, yes. And they taught me this. But I knew basically, I'm thinking I'm eating healthy because, I done grown up basically eating healthy, but I did resort to the Coca-Cola, but man. But that's something they need. Yeah, that's something that they need. Young folks don't really understand that about nutrition.
That's another trick that they, soul food.
Yeah.
And the milk industry.
Yep.
And the meat, it's just another trick that they tricked us with.
Right.
And you have to really unlearn everything that you learn.
Right.
Almost everything.
Right. Yes, sir. Right.
Yes, sir.
And it's hard to do.
Yes.
People don't want to, oh, no, that's not true. I tell people about milk all the time. They say, I said, milk is for baby cows.
Right.
Yep.
It's not for us.
Right.
Don't get it. They talk about protein and all that. Where you get your protein? Where do cows eat?
They don't eat meat.
They eat grass.
Right.
Cut out the middleman and what you got?
Protein. So tell me what cow you see eating meat.
Right. That's true. I remember being in college and being in a nutrition class. This was in the early 80s. Y'all don't listen to that. I was a baby in kindergarten in the early 80s. But anyway, I was taking this nutrition class. Oh, my teacher, me and her used to stay into it because at that time I decided to be a vegetarian. How you gonna get your protein? I said, well, let's say right here, green beans got this amount of protein in it. She said, but you got to eat it in the right combination. I said, what do I need to eat it with to get the protein? Then you need to tell me. That lady would not give me. She gave me just barely passing the class with a C. Because like you said, we young. I'm like, 19, 20 years old. I'm contradicting everything she say in the class. She was pissed. I was at Mott.
You gonna read? Look how they do for a diabetic. Tell you to drink orange juice. How you gonna give a diabetic orange juice in the morning? You killing them.
Sugar. Yeah, straight sugar. Even natural sugar.
Right. You just that ain't see that because
I'm not gonna get into all that because we can talk another hour. You know what I mean? I work at the hospital, so I see it.
Yeah. You see all of that. Yeah.
But I like what you're doing though, as far as doing the natural way. You know what I'm saying?
And it works.
Yeah.
We've been guinea pigs of ourselves.
Right.
She done had bronchitis, didn't go to the hospital. She didn't had a cut I didn't heal.
Yeah.
From a plant.
Right.
Yep. You know what I mean? See.
Knee pain, just all kinds of stuff. Headaches.
Right.
Blood pressure.
Wow. See.
Got rid of all that.
See y'all. See what we saying? Remember we had talked to y'all about that how to eat to live before. Now we ain't forgot.
So we in that same boat.
Yeah.
So, we just trying to stretch it out to
right.
the community.
Right.
To the guys on the team. And,
right.
Just try to make it one big system.
Man, I'm enjoying what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't hear these stories. We really be talking about
the politics.
How we
gonna cut down the murder rate
or something like that. That's part of it.
That's part, and
that's
right,
part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was just telling the young man, I took him home from practice yesterday, and I was telling him about who I had on the team.
Yeah,
I didn't have drug dealers. I didn't had violent people. I didn't have all kinds of people on the team. Right. But when they doing team activities, they're not doing that stuff.
They don't care.
So I may have saved a life and didn't even know it.
Didn't even know it, right?
By default.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's what I mean. So yeah, we helping the murder rate too.
Yes. See there we go. We talking about what can we do, and we talking about what they've been talking about the not the gun, not necessarily gun violence, but the crime bill or something like that, or how to decrease the crime. Yeah, ain't that what the council talking about?
Yeah, how they can stop
programs. Right. There you go. We talk about where should the dollars have been spent, or should the ones we got that's left, where could they be spent? You got good programs like this taking people off. And who knows what could branch off from that? It could it be possibly 2 teams around here? It could be if you needed it, but we want this team to be the supported right now. What about a basketball team? We do got one, don't we? Yeah. Kevin Mays. There you go. What about a baseball team? Don't have a baseball team. Do we have a baseball team locally? We have a soccer team locally. We got a soccer team.
I want to see his team.
I want to see his team get supported.
like how they got the soccer team, how they got.
But I'm gonna tell y'all,
yeah.
The problem is us blacks don't.
We got to support.
Right.
We got to support because I'm gonna
make sure. Everybody gave $5. Our whole season be paid for. I could do way more for these
young people.
You know, like I said, I want to do the financial class and all
right.
that. You know, so I may need office space.
Right.
I may need, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so it's. I wanted to do a hotline.
Right.
You know, for trouble. If they got some problems, just call me. You know what I mean? So I want to do a hotline and financial thing. That's what's coming up next.
So I'm gonna just throw this out here, but say off camera we could talk. You could talk about partnerships because there's places that do have some hotlines around here, right? Like the mental health hotlines and stuff like that. That's locally run, or places that I got in mind. And like I say, we'll talk about that off camera. That could possibly allow you to have those financial literacy classes. Because we got a lot of people around here looking for partnerships with doing that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that way you got somebody else at least helping foot that bill.
I get it, yeah.
And y'all partnership up with them because you got the people you need. And they got the skills and the things that they can bring to the table. I'll talk about one collaboration that from years back, and this will be talking about our great ancestors, including Mother E. Hill Deloney, my sister Janice, and Catherine Blake. So my sister Janice and Catherine Blake, they had the people to come out to do Kwanzaa every year, but they really didn't have the places and the resources. Mother E. Hill Deloney had the place in the resources, but didn't really have the people. That's how they really got together. People didn't know how my sister, which was Janice Muhammad, and Mother E. Hill Deloney, how they really got together. And they made Kwanzaa such a great ordeal here in Flint. There's big cities that don't even have Kwanzaa 7 days a week. But Flint was having it because you had that determination. So that's why I'm saying collaborations with you all. I'm tying that in. Y'all can make something really great and things. But those of y'all that's watching this, and some of y'all that'll be watching the show, I know you all have space, and these are some of the things I've heard you talk about too. So, hey, we talk about what can we do in our community to make our community great. Y'all see somebody right here that's trying to do it. Reach out to them. I'm going to share some of y'all information with them, but y'all can reach out. This is the time to start to get ready to do it, because if we don't, we in peril. We cannot keep losing a generation. We cannot afford to. And I know we won't. I know we're going to be successful. They're going to be successful, but we got to make sure we doing what we supposed to do to bring them in. So, yeah. So with the game being on that Saturday, do you all have like other team things that you selling at the games or something like that? As I know, I ordered my new shirt. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you, Mickey, on yours. I said it on camera. I got Mickey on his. You just tell him your size. I got you.
I'm gonna come on here and wear it. I'll be all across the town.
I said I was stepping. I might go to the next city council meeting in my Flint this shirt, and then be ready with the next one on. They're gonna be like, "Who is that coming in here with a Flint Fury shirt? Who is that? What is that?" Y'all come and listen.
They can buy the gear at the game. They can order it.
They can order it at the game.
Just go to the ticket booth and then order it, or they can go to flintfuryfootball.com.
I'm just gonna say, can they order it online?
Yeah, we got a nice website.
Okay.
You know, we like one of the only teams. You know, we structured.
Look at that sweatshirt.
It's flintfury.com, right?
Flint Fury Football.
Flintfuryfootball.com. Make sure y'all purchase some of the brother merchandise.
Right.
A decent website. It's a sponsor page. If you want to sponsor, it's a donation page.
Okay.
Our schedule on there. So it's all kind of stuff on that.
All right. And y'all be watching. I'm gonna post it up.
And I will be putting the game that it'll be July 20th, right? Saturday at 7 a.m. p.m.
And then when they win that one, because we know they're gonna win August the 3rd, is the championship.
At Hamilton.
At Hamilton.
Yeah.
So y'all ain't gotta go far. You ain't gotta go great parking. You ain't gotta go far. Plenty of parking spaces. So don't be worried about I got to park on the street where I got to park at. That was a problem at Atwood.
And
Right.
we got security. So
and they got security.
Come support
Food.
families. Come support.
Family fun.
Yeah, come support. And it's your own hometown too.
It's your own hometown.
Yeah, like I don't get why they won't support.
21 years.
We need to make it 52 years. Now we gotta keep it going. Ain't no reason to stop.
Right, ain't no reason. The next group gonna be coming in and saying, we got the honorary Chuck Lawler in the building. That's what we want to hear in 52 years. For sure. No matter how you get on the field, we want them on the field in 52 years.
You gotta do when you see the brother, him and the queen. They helping, like you say. You know, you hear a lot of people do stuff for themselves.
Yes.
You know, I did this for you, but for them to give,
they give.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you need the help. Why not help? Why 21 years on your own pushing it?
Yeah, I know.
21 years of your own pushing it.
Yes.
Can you imagine if they got some help, how much more they could do?
Help. Donate. Y'all know he already said he got a page. Sponsor, donate.
Flint Fury Football.com.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Wow.
No, they do. I mean, this is something positive. You know, there ain't too many positive things coming out of Flint.
Right.
You know, why not put something that is positive?
Right. I'm just thinking about you too, talking about the food thing too, because remember, the sister that's the nutritionist here, Shan. Dr. Shan. You know what I'm talking about? She did some stuff with them at the jail, but she had that. She did, I think, her dissertation with connecting crime to not eating correctly.
Yeah.
She was like, but we always say if you eating right, you can think right.
That's what Dr. Sabi.
That's Dr. Sabi, right? Right, exactly. So you got to. Yes, you got to eat right, eat healthy.
Yeah, you do.
Yep, and that would be something too. I could see a lot of different collaborations coming up out of y'all talking about that, because a lot of people are trying to push, like you say, pushing better nutrition and health overall. We was at the library, and they had yoga on the front lawn. On the back lawn by the parking lot. And I was like, they down here doing yoga. It was some elders that was out there. It was all ages, but they were out there doing stuff, and people are starting to get into the exercising more, getting more physically fit. But then they also do that aspect of talking a little bit, because you can shoot in that and start saying, this is the nutritional thing. I was talking to somebody too about when my grands was taking the cooking class at the Children's Museum. And nice. but the cooking instructor, she was a vegan. And so everything we fixed, there was no meat present. They was throwing down. We had some kind of burritos, breakfast burritos. They even had and I never cooked butternut squash that way. But we had butternut squash that was kind of like sauteed up with some other vegetables, chickpeas, and some other stuff all in a burrito. I'm like, I'm used to eating butternut squash either in a pie or as like how we used to cook sweet potatoes, because I don't really eat sweet potatoes, but I'm used to having the butternut squash fixed only that way. And I was like, I never had butternut squash like this, but it gave a good flavor to it. And I was like, wow, it's all about the seasoning. They were just showing the children different ways that they could cook. Now they got a chance. It was during COVID time, so what we did was prepared our vegetables and stuff and took them home to cook. But they had their own stuff that they fixed for us already, so nobody was cross-contaminated. So, and it was good the way that they did it, but it was like, wow. So yeah, I could definitely see that happening and everything. Y'all got some other stuff y'all want to talk about? But look at look, they acting all shy. They not shy like that.
I mean, basically
humble.
They humble.
Basically,
they humble.
We're trying to connect all our things together and get out in the community. We're trying to connect the health. We're trying to connect the guys, the young guys.
Right.
Like I said, we got the group home.
Yep.
If you got an elderly person, we got space. We got 2 spaces for them.
Wow.
So we're just trying to connect everything together and collaborate with other people.
Yeah.
And like you say, make this community stronger.
Yeah. Yep. I have to say this. my humble beginnings with deciding to be an occupational therapist was working in a group home. So once I was in there and I kept seeing the therapists come in, I was like, man, I could do what they doing, and that's what inspired me to actually go back to school to be an OT. Yes. So that was, we talking about when I was a little baby, like kindergarten, and I was working in the group home.
Well, I went to school for PTA.
Yes, right. Exactly. I remember that day. And I was like, wait a minute. Yes. And so they give you that basis on how to help the team with stretching properly. If they got something that they need, injuries. Yeah, that all fit in there. That's good. That's good.
I mean, we structure pretty good, but we just, like you said, we just try to get more support, and so we can reach more people.
Yeah. Okay. Got you. Great.
Appreciate.
We're gonna be pushing for you, brother.
And
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna to the games. I'm gonna do my part.
Right.
Gotta get y'all geared in. And
definitely gonna be there.
So after football season is over with, I know you talked about the financial literacy and that kind of stuff that you kind of want to be here, because I know once football season over with, y'all not just okay, y'all done. We'll see you next season. I know that's not what happens. Anything in particular that you could think of that might be coming up, or anything in particular, like if people might be interested in joining to start to play maybe next season, next year, or do you go out and just look, or how do you do that?
Basically, the recruiting is like word of mouth. So
gotcha.
A lot of these players play with each other in high school.
Okay, gotcha.
So they go get their buddies and stuff like that. And they bring them.
Okay.
So I don't really have to recruit too much. What I started doing is promoting them more by video on the website. I mean, on Facebook and stuff. So if you go on my Facebook, you will see, I'm putting up videos, and I might spotlight a player.
Okay.
Because they won't shine.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That make them feel good, don't it?
So I'm trying to make it more professional.
Okay. Got you.
You know what I mean? So I look at the NFL, how they do things.
Yes, sir.
And so I try to copy it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I try to make them feel special.
Right.
They are special.
Yes,
right. So just try to make them feel good for what they, what they get, because they don't get paid. Don't nobody get paid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So they doing it really for the love. Or younger players can go to college.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right. Let's get them prep.
Still getting them prep to go to college for the younger players.
Right.
Or they can go to these arena leagues, or maybe the Canadian League.
Okay.
NFL is really a stretch. I kind of be real with them about that, because it's political.
Yes, sir.
They want you to go to college. They want you to do this, and then the competition level
is higher.
Super. You got to be super outstanding.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I understand.
It's some good guys, but even if they super outstanding, the political part hit them.
Yes.
So I don't say you can go to NFL from this team.
Right.
You can go to college.
Yes.
Definitely go to college.
Right.
Junior college, you know what I mean? But you pro slim.
Right.
Slim, because there's a bunch of athletes out there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's one thing about me. They kind of we kind of clash, because I'm old school. So
no, you telling me the truth.
So I'll be real with them, man.
That hurt feelings.
Dash them a little bit.
You looking like Jordan right now, but you ain't Jordan. I get. You looking good out here.
Oh man.
I get it. But I mean, you keeping them grounded. But the thing is, you can go to, like you say, college. You can probably get to junior college. That's still, helping them progress in life.
Right.
I changed my thought process, though. We don't promote college like that. Mm-hmm. I promote trades.
Yes.
Smart. Yes.
Smart.
Yes.
So go ahead, go to mine.
Right.
Go to U of M.
Right.
Those local colleges.
Right.
Play for us. Get your football in. You still get your shine.
Yep.
But learn a trade.
Yes.
Always learn that trade.
I'm trying to go back to the old school.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Learn how to build a house.
Right.
Learn plumbing, electrician.
Right.
Learn that stuff.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
I'm trying to push them towards that instead of going to Michigan State.
Right.
Then even if you graduate from somewhere like that, who you gonna work for?
Right.
Exactly.
Who they gonna work for?
Yeah.
the other people.
The other people. Y'all can work.
And we don't want to get them their money.
Y'all can, you're right. You can
want to keep the money in the community.
That's right. Get that trade. You can work for yourself.
Right.
People like me like to hire people like that. Come do work.
That's why we put the
for real. You teach them how, because everybody don't understand. Even the ones who make it to the NFL. Some say, and I remember Jerry Glanville said, NFL stands for not for long. Right. So
oh my God.
You got to have something afterwards. Look, I watched the kicker. What was the Houston Oilers against the Buffalo Bills? Missed that kick. Out of there. Playoffs, was fired.
Right there to there.
You never heard from him?
Never again. I remember Buddy Ryan said he probably somewhere selling insurance.
Yeah.
Because that's the truth about it.
We got Mickey in his football element.
No, I'm just saying.
No, he loves football. That's good though. That's a good thing.
But that's how it is. You see, I always like to watch them. Where are they now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They were having on their
yeah.
Like, damn, man, Van Baker was working at a grocery store. Had $100 million contract. Played for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Wow.
You know, everybody don't be a Shaq or a Magic. You know, it only be probably like 2 or 3% that when they retire from the league. Because I do a lot of reading.
Yeah,
I play them, but I'll be reading because I remember going to the Flint Public Library because I got cousins who had a lot of kids and they were trying to beat the system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they had. I remember it was Sports Illustrated. They had on the cover. I remember it was a basketball player and it was the web was the baby at the end.
Oh wow!
It was showing how the young men were having all these babies. And Gary Payton, was it Gary Payton or Sean Kim? One of them got got all them kids. They all got the same name. And the mama, I ain't mad at them. The grandma and the mama was working him. He was paying down at $40,000, $50,000 in spousal support. When Sean Kim had to leave Cleveland, Sacramento, Seattle Seahawks, to go to Cleveland, he had to go there so he can get a bigger contract because child support was killing him. Dang. People don't know about Larry Bird was in there too. Kids out of wedlock, and they were showing how the women were saying, "Look, I got to send my kid to this private school, $100,000. I got to pay my mama to keep him. She needs $75,000." You like, and this was like, I remember reading these stories. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, these why they going broke like this? And it's like, NFL, I think, is 4 years after retiring broke. I think the NBA is 6 years, and this was like 15 years ago when they did this study.
But the player that just not going over into basketball, the player that just signed a big contract.
Yeah.
I was seeing something somewhere. They said he's not gonna actually get all of that because a lot of that goes to it's a law or something. Right, half of it in taxes. I was like, man, I started reading and I just closed the book. I was like, I don't want to see no more.
When you said politics, but they took it off. I remember Kevin Garnett.
Yes.
They got a podcast. I forgot what it was on. He was like, did you know when you signed that big contract, he was the #1 defensive player until he signed that big contract. Then he started getting fined. Yep.
Yeah, because they're going to make sure they get their money back.
They know how to get their money
back. They got
to
get their money back.
You have to pay them 10%. You still have to pay when you sign that $200 million contract.
Yeah.
So they took it off YouTube. Kevin Garnett was talking about it. He said he was breaking it down and I couldn't find it no more. I said, damn, I should have clipped it.
Right,
they took it down when he went to talking about what's the referee that got caught fixing the game.
I forgot his name.
But basketball. Mm-hmm. Man, if you listen to one, Rasheed Wallace said David Stern, racist, came in. He said he remember they took that clip off YouTube when he was talking about David Stern couldn't stand him. He was like, he said he wouldn't bond none of that stuff. He was like, he told him straight up, you talk to me, I'll whoop your ass.
Right.
And he was like, David Stern would never speak to him again. He'd come in. He said he would do stuff. And like you said in the politics, he said how they got did. He was like, it was their image that Detroit did. Because if you go look and watch the Spurs when they lost, just go look at the foul ratio and how it was. You can.
They fixed. People don't believe those games be fixed a little bit though.
You can work a game, if I keep getting you in foul trouble, getting in your head, messing with you, I'm a referee. Your whole game will be through. A lot of these boys not mentally tough. When you see them break,
right?
They don't be mentally tough. That's the aspect of sports they're not telling you.
That's what I tell you where they come from.
Yeah, they don't be there. Dez Bryant. They forgot, but the general manager for the For the Dolphins, when they was going to draft him,
when
they brought up, we heard your mom was a prostitute. What type of stuff is that to ask them questions? But they don't do this to the whites when they come up in there.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm
yeah, because that's the one. Didn't he end up going to Dallas or something?
Yep.
I remember when he was down in Dallas, as my sister lived down there. I remember that. Wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, that bill, I think, is something that Michael Jordan started. Because they had Michael Jordan was on there? The one I'm talking about with that young players falling under where he got to pay all that money. It's some kind of, it's something with it. I'm gonna look at it, but I think it had Michael Jordan on the picture and he was sitting on that picture too. It was something that came up when I started Googling something. I was like, let me just to see what it's talking about.
Now, when you look at what the brother's saying, you looking at, because them contracts is not guaranteed.
No.
That's just because they say you give me, just like what's the young brother from Boston, $300 million. But that's over 5 years. They not understanding, like, he not got $300 million.
Right.
I got to pay you this over
play
5 years.
Right.
And then say in 2 years you start struggling, that contract can be voided.
It's got all kinds of clauses in them.
It's
got all kinds of clauses in them. Like, wow.
It's a performance-based contract.
That's why promoting us.
Right.
Because we real.
Right.
You real. And you're going to learn the financials. You're going to learn the financials. You're going to learn it all. Come on.
I mean, nobody fixing games.
Right.
Not like the calls, but
right.
But nobody fixing no games.
Yes, sir.
The guys out there playing hard.
Yep.
There's no flag every time.
Right.
Somebody get hit hard.
Right.
They didn't change the rules.
Tom Brady, you can't get 3 inches of flag. You getting a step up and they ain't hit him yet.
So I talked to the refs like, look, man, we not on that NFL stuff.
Right.
We old school.
Right.
Let some of that stuff go.
Right.
So yeah, we gotta keep it ground,
Yes,
right.
We don't want to get up there.
But see, that's the beauty of it when how you doing it from the ground up. We're not gonna play that. Let's call it fair. If it is a hole in face mask, call it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do this because you like Jerry Jones, you kicking it with the referees the night before the Lions game. We wonder why we didn't get that call.
Right.
I'm still upset about that.
Right.
Yeah, so ain't no money involved like that.
Right.
It's real football.
Right.
Real
That's
football.
Why we need to support it.
That's why we got to support it. That's right. Show up. Remember, the game is Saturday, July the 20th, 7 p.m. at Hamady High School Stadium. Right? You're going to come out and see that dynamic game and get ready. So go out and support. You got to go to Flint Fury Football.com and support. But I want you to do one thing before we close out. Tell them what your Facebook pages are. You got 2, right?
Yeah,
2.
Flint Fury Football.
Okay.
One page, and Charles Flint Fury Lawler.
Right.
Is the other page.
Right. So y'all go to those pages so you can see the stuff. If you just want to stay on Facebook a little bit, then go to that website, order some shirts and merch.
Right.
Donate and support. Because you're going to see us in it. And if you see Mickey, I'll say, Mickey, where you get that shirt from again?
FlintFuryFootball.com.
There you go. You got it.
And support the family because they out here doing this for y'all.
Right. So y'all know I got to give y'all the rundown before we close out of all our shows that we have on 810 News Media Group. Monday through Friday, tune in from 9 to 11 a.m. You got The Bump with the beautiful Miss Winters Hall and Mr. Spacey Sprockets himself, Mickey Jordan. You got him on there. Then on Wednesday, we got Trevor. There's Trevor coming on.
Yeah, he everything settled.
He done got settled in. He left me. I thought he was going to be here so I could get a chance to see him and the family all. But he gone, but you're going to see him on Wednesdays at noon. Him and Clark at noon. Then on Thursday, you got Winters Hall in the evening from 6 to 7. Yeah. She do her show, the Winters Hall show. On Friday is our big boom day. 9 to 11, you got the bump. Then you got at 1 o'clock, you got Trevor Rants. Then at 5 o'clock, you got Carol and Stephanie with the community conversation. Then you got from 6:10 to 7:10 on 8:10, you got Sister Circle. And then at 8 o'clock, you got
Ashley Richmond with Hot Topics.
With Hot Topics.
Club Rich, I mean.
Club Rich. I'll come back on Saturday morning. You got Tanya Burns on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. You got Talking with Tanya. And then don't forget Saturday night. Y'all know the clubhouse be jumping. Come on and jump on the clubhouse. Get that conversation going. And then, of course, always on Sunday, you got me at 5 p.m. Flint, 810 Flint Unite with Sister Audrey Muhammad. I got my special guests. I'm going to invite them back again. Yeah. We're going to keep an open door. So when y'all get ready to do something else, give me a call and say, hey, look, we getting ready to do something else. And we're going to bring y'all on. But we want to close out. Also, I would be remiss not to say, we're inviting you to the mosque. Come and see us at 1417 Stevenson Avenue. You know, we go every Sunday at 11 to 1. Or you can go online to NOI.org. We got the classes from 7:30 to 9 on both Wednesday and Friday. Those are our study groups. We want you to hit that Cash App, $810 News Media Group. Come on, donate and tune in. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Anything to take us out, Mickey?
No, ma'am.
All right, y'all. Peace. Do something good for yourself.
And
love you.
Support the Flint Fury.
And support the Flint Fury. Watch us on there because I'm going to be putting those promo videos up.
And we want to see y'all when y'all get y'all gear, put it on Facebook.
Put it on.
We can share.
That's right. Exactly. That's right.